Okay, so today I want to talk about what to do when you get overwhelmed and you don't know what's true anymore. You don't know what the right thing to do for your health is. And this happens often when you are in a healing crisis and you're doing everything and anything to heal yourself. You absorb so much information and there's so much conflicting health information, and that's just one of the things. So when this happens, there's a method for just calming down the insanity, which is just spinning around you. So one of the things is just to go back to your main categories of health. Okay, so we have diet and nutrition, we have sleep, we have relax and stress, hydration, water, we have exercise and movement, and then you get into the other things like EMF and all these things. But you basically have your main categories. Okay, so you come back to them and you say, okay, stop. When you're feeling overwhelmed, you say stop. And this is because there's so many new things coming out every day. There's new studies that come out, there's new experts, there's new diets, there's new information, there's new takes on the studies. Everybody has their own take and interpretation, and there's so much information that it can lead to overwhelm. And so you need to, when you're feeling like, I don't even know what the right thing to do is anymore, I don't know what to do for my health, I'm trying everything and maybe I'm doing all the wrong things, what am I going to do? You need to stop, okay, and just take a breath. And go back to the basics and say, okay, what are the basics? And what do I know that's true about the basics? So diet is the most complex and stressful category, because one day you may be trying a vegan diet and raw vegan, or maybe you're juicing, or maybe you're doing fasting and you're doing water fasting, or maybe you're on a keto diet to help yourself, you're on a paleo, or you're on low carb, or you're on Whole30, you're on, low fat, high fat, you're sort of, it bounces around. Oh, and what about starches? And then there's all the different food categories. Should you be eating grains, gluten, no gluten, dairy, no dairy, fermented vegetables, no fermented vegetables, histamines, no histamines, lectins, the list goes on and on and on, and it is so overwhelming. Like vegetables, sugar, fruit, no fruit, eggs, no eggs, meat, no meat, fish, what about the mercury, fatty acids. So it just goes on and on and on. It's like, it's so stressful for somebody who really aims to just, they're like, I don't care what I eat, I just want to eat the right thing because I want to heal. So it can be hard. So you need to take a breath, stop and say, okay, what do I know about diet? Well, what we know to be true, and just the truths, is we need to eat a whole foods diet. So nobody's arguing. Anything that comes in a package, you can just eliminate it. Anything like that, just eliminate it. What else do you know about diet? So you're eating whole foods. So if you're eating meat, they're grass-fed. They're not grain-fed. They're not, cooped up in cages. You're eating the most natural thing. If you're eating fish, you're eating wild-caught fish from deep, cold waters. If you're eating grains, you're eating soaked and sprouted grains and legumes. If you're eating, vegetables, you're eating all the different vegetables properly prepared and cooked, not in the wrong oils and different things like that. So the first thing you need to do is just say, okay, what I know about diet is to eat whole foods, lots of abundant whole foods, the colors of the rainbow, everything from the earth, the goodness that comes from good soil that hasn't been sprayed, the animals that are coming from good, healthy environment, and that's what you just need to do. You just need to step back and say, okay, I will get perspective at some point. I'll resonate with something, but I don't need to change my diet immediately from vegan to keto to this to that. I can just always default back to a whole foods diet, collect my thoughts until I really resonate with what I believe. So when in doubt, that's what you need to do. But diet is super confusing. Okay, so the next category is sleep. And this is so easy. This is such an easy category. I don't hear anybody saying that sleep's not good for you. So there we go. Sleep is one of the ones that you can focus on, especially